Shemueka Yolandispi. Shemueka Yolandispi. Shemueka Yolandispi.
Good day everyone and welcome to another epic episode. Welcome to Newsaluchi, whereby we discuss what is the latest update when it comes to Bram Fischer Soweto, because Nhlanhla Lux has responded to the drama that unfolded yesterday of his altercation between him and Ophakile Mthakathi. And Nhlanhla Lux says that bring it on, boys. I'm not scared of you. And it exposed a lot of things, saying that there are people who came into his house late carrying guns. I don't know, maybe they were there to threaten him and so forth. And he associated these people with Ophakile Mthakathi, saying that Ophakile Mthakathi is now sending his people to attack him. So the truth is about to be known of what really happened yesterday in Soweto, Bram Fischer, between Ophakile Mthakathi and Nhlanhla Lux. Stay tuned, because I want to insert this video for you, whereby Nhlanhla Lux himself is speaking of what has happened, exposing even more drama, giving more details of what really happened when these people who were carrying guns came there to attack him. And there are eyewitnesses on the issue of what happened to that shop in Soweto, because Nhlanhla Lux was vowing to say that that shop will not be closed, only to find out that that shop is already closed. The Ophakile Mthakathi went there and shut down that tech shop. So we'll talk about that, on what was the issue.
Okay, ukufika kwethu la izolo sithe bavala ne sabatshela ukuthi ngoba umastenta akasabafuni abavali bahambe. So namhlanje safika, I'm the first person namanye ama leader ukufika la ngo7. So masifika sihleli bavalile, but silinde ukuthi bakhiphe into zabo. Mase sahleli, okay, wafika uNhlanhla Lux. Uthi uNhlanhla Lux ufike kanjani? I don't know. I asked one of these guys yama Somali yabarne ke rona re fonetse uNhlanhla Lux or ate atobusana leni le community. Nhlanhla Lux o biditse the landlord, a bitsa landlord a re shosho a sa babatla. Ba dumela rone a dumela re a sa babatla. Are okay ka lura o sa babatla is fine, they can go. When the problem started, how fitla Phakela Mthakathi, because that community ne ba emele Nhlanhla Lux ba ile ba tsamaya ba ya kae ko motho no le re ba mo tseba re ba mo emetse for today, ba tlo felletsane spa sa re ba itseng ba move out. Yesterday Nhlanhla Lux was not there with the community, so the community the time ba thoma o lilizela for Phakela Mthakathi a be le re Nhlanhla Lux o ba leni le problem ya hore why manje ne ba bias, and no one was bias, because even le ena re mo file nako ya hae, attention ya hae for his side, but ra motsa hore mora ona a se moloro, we can go back forward, we go. Le a botsa Phakela Mthakathi ya re ya le nto iqalwe yimi what, yes we understand yaba tutula, but end of the day itutula yaphelelaphi ne community. Azange esaqhubeka isize le community the way ibe ingakhona bathi itutula the abantu bahambayo. So ukufika kumphakathi ile yajabulisa i-community ngakhulu ukubonisa uthi lo muntu lo afikile uyo muntu akasizani i-community.
Did Uphalelo Mthakathi just come there uninvited? No. Uphalelo Mthakathi went there. He was invited by the owner of the house. The landlord is the one that reported this to the community to say that I want these people who are operating this tech shop to move and to find another place to stay. And they were refusing to move. And as now they took an extra measure of these now community members called Uphalelo Mthakathi to say that please come and assist us, we have a problem, because the landlord wants these people gone and they are refusing to go. So everything was fine. The community members came in early according to what this man has said, and everything was fine. Tlatlalax was there just to survey what is happening there. So the question is, who called Tlatlalax to come? Tlatlalax there provides protection around the shops there. He's the one that has a tender there. He gains there by giving protection to these Somalian shops there. So they called him. The shop owners called Tlatlalax to say that come and assist us, we have a problem from the community. As the landlord started to invite protesters in Uphalelo Mthakathi, before Phakela came in, there was calm, there was peace, there was unity, there was no drama. No one was fighting another person. But the problem started when Phakela Mthakathi arrived and crowd started to run towards him as they were cheering for him, celebrating. And seems like Tlatlalax did not take this so very kind, and I perceive maybe it was a jealousy.
Tabea batho ba tsamayang ba kwala diphaza. Ha ba etsetse revolution. There's no revolution there at all. Ha ba etsetse revolution, ba etsetsa extortion. When, let me tell you what happens just so you understand. They bring a crowd of people. Hey, we're closing the spas, we're closing the spas. During the day. Sunset, they go, two of them. They knock. Baba, give us 2,000, the spas will open tomorrow. It's an extortion syndicate. It's not a revolution. And this is why this thing is not supported by community. Which also comes to this point. People by 20 or people by 10, they can't call themselves community. Soweto has about millions and millions of people. For 20 people to call themselves community. Community, and the community says we must say close the shop. There's no community that says close the shop. Now, the party is serious today. By Ilezali, go Tiki, go Cousin Zakara, banal shop. And let me tell you why no one will ever close that shop. I don't care who you are. Mamela lalekata li vutile le tlaga di pasta KZN, because those people made it clear that we are under March and March and we are here to close the shop. Ole mangwe no tlokwala shop. And we said it very nicely. Ask the question. Listen. If you say we knew on the 30th the people must go, who put that date? Phakela. You must go there with your agreement with Phakela there. There, it's not our agreement, that thing. It's yours and those who understand it. It's not ours. The community, most of the communities just scared to come out and speak. Some communities, by the way, have been coming out to tell these people closing shops that it's katora hlanyetsang sing mo ka siarona. Batho ba tswa di ka tsa bona, ba ba tswa di hostel. Go di hostel shopo tse ding dia span, mara ba tla mo ka tsa rona ba tlo kwala shop. But the rest of one ntotsa batho ba bang ke bua ka tlhatlhe. Now what happened? At my family house, okay? These people come, yesterday they come with guns, and I'll show you a video now of one of the people there in the yard. With guns, crowbars, they're breaking into the house. Yeah, when you come back at night, you're going to burn this house if you don't chase these people out. Oh, no problem. Phonele batho ba khote, kaofela ba mphonele. Yes, Bali. This was going on here, no problem, I'll go. Today when I arrived, I was hoping that some of them come back. They did come back. We are not here for your own opinions, saying that you don't want these Somalians or Ethiopians or whatever. That's your baby. Your hate is yours. It's not for us to inherit.
I still take my position to say that Tlatlalax is not a person to be trusted. Tlatalax has a history of lying. I'm telling you. Just recently he was denying his involvement with the ANC. But I want you to understand this. I want you to listen to Zandile Dabula, who exposed Tlatalax and how he works. You see, Tlatalax and Ngizwe Mchunu, they are like twins. They are not separate. They all went to the ANC, they all met President Ramaphosa, and they were all given some money. And they changed a language and betrayed the revolution. I want us to start here. Watch.
Tlatalax was an infiltration.
Infiltration?
Yes. Tlatalax was sent to come and destabilize the Operation Tutula. He tried first time, he didn't succeed, he left. Wabuya wacela uxolo, and we forgave him. Wabuya, but of course damage, because at that time ubese waziwa ngithi besaka hero sebambiza president and wabona ngathi he's got it all, and wathi meke hamba wacabanga ukuthi uhamba nabo bonke abantu, but bese bambonile abantu ukuthi inhlobo bani kaPende. It's all about himself. And
who sent him?
His ANC people.
ANC.
That I'm 100% sure of, because that's the same reason why esenabo manje.
So Zandile Dabula accuses Tlatalax to be a snitch, to be a plant, to be an infiltrator, saying that this person was sent there to join Operation Tutula so that he will just destabilize the movement, and that happened. She's saying that no, this happened after he came back from the ANC. That is why I told you that Ngizwe Mchunu, who was given something by President Ramaphosa, and Tlatalax, they are not different. Tlatalax has a tender in Soweto whereby he collects. You can't tell me that he protects all these Somalian shops for free. There's a tender that he gets something there. That's why they call him to say, we have a problem, come and deal with those people. Then he comes there, he show up, he's fighting everyone. Now he is angry. There's something that I call President Cyril Ramaphosa's money potion. Once you go there, you shall never go back to the community. You shall never go back and just talk as you please and say illegal immigrants must go. You will not do that, because there is Ramaphosa magic. Go and ask Ngizwe Mchunu, he will tell you. Because this thing started with Tlatalax, not even with Tlatalax. To Ngizwe Mchunu, it was happening maybe the second or the third time. But Tlatalax, he passed that test of time, whereby he met with the leaders of the ANC and they corrupted him. He met President Ramaphosa and he was corrupted. We saw now Tlatalax going to the rallies of the ANC. Tlatalax changed language, saying that there are people who want to kill him. He was taking that and that. Today, the man is in the forefront of protecting that which he was once fighting against. That is the power of money there. Please leave it on the comment section below. Don't be quick to attack me. Listen to the story first of what is happening. No one is against foreign nationals here. We are talking the issue at hand on the table. It's about the illegal foreign nationals, because the country where you come from, they don't allow illegal foreign nationals. There's no state in Africa, there's no country in Africa whereby the governments, they are doing what the ANC is doing here in this country, allowing the illegal foreign nationals, because they commit crime and no one can trace them. That is the problem that we are facing, and the ANC will have to take drastic measures in terms of implementing the rule of law and punishing any criminality of anyone who's here illegally must be arrested. And by the way, I heard the news that Correctional Service and Home Affairs, they have this law that they have passed, whereby if anyone that comes from the office of Peter Groenewald, the leader of FF+, anyone who's arrested illegally here in South Africa will be deported to face his criminal charge in their countries. How great news is that? I bet most of you didn't know. If you are here illegally and you commit a crime, you get arrested, immediately you'll be deported. There's a new law in South Africa. Watch out. Please leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget that you can subscribe to this political YouTube channel. And let's meet on the next video. And I'm out.